Good evening and welcome to a special meeting of the Ulysses Town Board. I will call this meeting to order at 6:32 p.m. on May 5th, 2026. May I please have a roll call?
Sure. Mr. Manley.
Present.
Ms. Olson.
Present.
Ms. Weatherby. Present. Mr. Boggs.
Present.
Okay, thank you. So at our last town board meeting, we considered open development district designations for both 1191 and 1195 Teganic Boulevard. And after the adoption, it was flagged by the town planner that one of the scenarios we did not account for was stormwater management. And the stormwater management was site work that would have been triggering a emergency services assessment, and which could have triggered, in fact, an expansion of a driveway. My take on at the last town board meeting was that was not the intention of the town board, to prevent a property owner from doing stormwater management on their property. And so I spoke with the town attorney, and he thought the cleanest approach was the version he has presented here, which the big trigger is that any building permits that increase residential living space are the trigger for managing this. And so that if we increased occupancy effectively, then that would have to be considered from an emergency services standpoint. But that this version would allow the property owner to maintain the property in the manner it currently is. And still be able to replace roofs and porches and the stairs that they need to replace. So that is the version that is here. As I mentioned,
These are the same.
yes.
Yeah.
The only difference is the resolution numbers and also the locations. Right. So
Yeah.
one's for 1195. But I wrote in yes, they're identical in that. So one thing the applicant flagged is that remember at one point we changed the word shall to may. That's gone back to shall in this version because we're already saying that the living space increase is where the trigger lies. And for the public and anybody who's watching, the rationale for this is because we do have to in some manner respond to the fire chief and concerns about vehicular access, while also understanding and appreciating that this is, a longstanding pre-existing building. And I don't think it's in the town's best interest to have, these properties deteriorate because they can't be maintained. That doesn't make any logical sense. But the same token, we do have to consider, increasing residential occupancy is the challenge. So this is restricted only to the assessment being done, emergency assessment being done for increase in residential living space. Okay.
So Nate Niels plus this.
Nate put this together. Niels shared a copy of it and didn't critique it. So
The last E just ends further. Yep.
Oh, the resolution. Okay. The names and stuff, I think I'll cover.
Oh, yeah. I think it said it takes effect immediately. Double check. I wonder what happened.
Might see the change. Seems like it's changing. So.
This will allow you to do what you need to do right now, though. Assuming planning board goes.
Yes. So we get a building permit, grading permit, so yeah, still a few steps.
I mean, I think from my perspective, with the enhancements that are being proposed for stormwater on the one property. And I'm confused on which one it is. 1195?
9-1.
91. Okay, see, I told you I was.
Although there's grading work that's gonna be done on 1195.
Yeah, relative to the staircase, right? I mean, the more that people can improve the landscaping and what's down on the beach area, the better protected the lake is. We don't want.
Yeah.
Just runoff going into the lake. Unstabilized shores. I think allowing them to do the stormwater maintenance, I guess I would call it. Makes sense. Should not be a trigger for driveway access.
No, it doesn't feel like it should trigger driveway access. It doesn't seem to do the thing that we were saying might necessitate, looking at that driveway, which would be its own series of challenges.
Right.
So it just needs to say, be it further resolved that this shall take effect immediately. So this is, like, as I mentioned at the last town board meeting, this is a discretionary action. It can be changed in the future. Obviously, we changed it at the very next special meeting. And so I am open to having a conversation with the property owners, about tweaking. But at this juncture, I think this covers, what the intent of the board was, at least at our discussion at last meeting. And also allows the approval to move forward, at least from this side, towards the work that's being proposed before the planning board tonight.
Moving that.
Yeah, if there's any other further discussion, I'm happy to move the amendment to conditions regarding an open area development at 1191 Taconic Boulevard. Is there a second?
Second.
Any further comments or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Aye. We will open up a similar conversation on the resolution for 1195. Same conditions apply. And the addition of the words and further resolve that this shall take effect immediately.
I'll move that one.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, it would be helpful, if you had language tweaks, if you put them in writing, and I would pass them on to the town attorney for feedback, so that I can capture correctly what you told me. I don't want to misspeak. Well, that was all that we had for the town board, so, I would accept a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Thank you. Second?
Second.
Okay, and adjourned.
Yeah.